Hello everyone and welcome to Philly Crypto Trading Plus. Are you confused by all this price volatility? Or you're wondering where prices will be next? Well, look no further, you're definitely in the right place. I'm here to solve these problems for you by providing clear, concise, and competent technical analysis. In today's tutorial, we will be analyzing Cardano, and specifically we're going to talk about the MACD, the Relative Strength Index, the simple moving averages, an ascending triangle, even the ascending parallel channel for a second, and also the Fibonacci Retracements and Extensions, and how they play a role in what's happening today. I say today and now because we're not here, the product here is not selling hopium, and it's going to be $3,000 tomorrow and all that kind of unrealistic, ridiculous nonsense, because that's exactly what it is. It's great to look ahead, but let's focus on now, because now gets us next, right? Now, next. This is what we focus on, guys. I'm saying that because I'm trying to point out the content and the importance on how we get there. It's building blocks. When you build a house, you have to have a proper foundation. If you don't have a proper foundation, the house falls down. So I'm here to provide the proper foundation. That being said, please be sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to tell you where I think we're going next. So before we get into the video, please be sure to smash the like button because it lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the content, and it makes a huge difference to me. Also, I'm trying to improve my videos and give you the best content I can. So please let me know what you like about my content. Okay, and I'll be sure to do more of it. I always thank you guys, and I want to thank you for your support. We're blowing up very quickly, but I couldn't do it without you guys. I want to thank you all again. Now, also, in the description, I always say, guys, my Patreon link is there. Now, I want you to know that for the month of April, we're going to be giving a 2-for-1 special, $20 a month, and we're going to give you 2 months for one, if you subscribe to the Patreon channel in April only, right? I don't want you to do it now because then you'll get beat for a month. We don't want you to do it. I want you to get you the best bang for your buck. So April, month of April, you get April and May, right? For $20, $10. I mean, my gosh, how can you beat that? Why do I say that? Because today there were comments in our room about XLM, RDD, BCH, Litecoin, Theta, XRP, HBAR, excuse me, all today. Guys, I don't want you to miss out because you get heads up about what's going to happen before it happens, where we're building supports at and strength and what's about to start moving and getting stronger, these kind of things. For $10 a month, my gosh, I don't know how much you can say bargain than that. But again, I don't want to go on about that. I'm just simply telling you it's in the comments. Guys, take advantage of that, okay? Take advantage, all right? Now, let's get right to the video. Now, you notice right here, I got to tell you right now, look at this ascending triangle that I believe is forming, okay? Now, we've got this top here. We come down, we hit here, come up, same level, not an accident, by the way, and then we come down again, a higher low. This is what we look for, guys. This is an ascending triangle. So we're meeting that pattern right now, excuse me, and we love to see this kind of stuff, right? Now, most importantly, though, you know, if you guys have not heard buy in the rumors, sell the news, well, get used to it because it happens many more times than not. That being said, here, Cardano, right here, 2 days before the news, it gets put on Coinbase Pro, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the United States of America. 2 days before that, what a huge move, right? Somebody knew something, didn't they? Probably, because look at the pattern, right? Then the news comes out, and of course we sell off, right? But ironically, we get a higher low. So obviously there's something to this. So now we're going to be looking to see, obviously we're getting the flattening that we want to see here. And then, of course, we're going to get a move up, and that's what we're looking for next. But remember, guys, we may touch up here 3-4 times. We might touch this channel parameter 3 or 4 times here as well. But the point is, will we looking to work our way higher because we have to have the foundation built with which to be able to go higher, right? So that means, everybody, I know you want to hear it. I'm going to tell you it's $3,000 tomorrow. But look, that's not what we do here. We tell you what's going on now. So realistically, this is the 23rd of March. This triangle could play out as long as the middle of April. Might be sooner. But the fact is, realistic stuff, guys. Grounded information. We're going to see how this plays out. But right now, we're following the parameters of the triangle. I can't go on and about that enough. Now, the ascending parallel channel that it fell out of, notice how when we fell out, we came back up to the parallel channel, right? So that was a pretty good clue. If somebody wanted to short that, make some quick bucks, there you go. But that being said, here we are. We're moving forward. Now, the Fibonacci retracements, right? The 0.618 was $1.06, right? The 0.5 was $1.14, right? And then we talked about this important level of 0.786 retracement, which was 95 cents. Notice, guys, when we talked about that last time we did this, look how we held that level. Very, very important, guys. So there must be something to this, right? And, of course, we had the extreme pullback of 80 cents, the one Fibonacci retracement, right? But I didn't think so, but it was always a possibility. And, guys, you got to see things for what they are. You can't just, well, it's going to, what if it pulls back further? Then nobody's freaking out. No, you have to know ahead of time the possibilities. This is what I'm here to do for you. Now, however, we held the 95 cents, which I had a pretty good idea we would. And we did. Then we had the huge move up because of the news impending, and then bang, and then bang. So here we go. So now we're looking at, we're literally sitting right now, guys, at 111. Now, if anybody knows, and if you don't know, go back and listen to my older video about this, because I talked about the $1.10 being a very important level. And it's not an accident that we just happen to be there right now, forming this base there. So, guys, if you watch my videos, you know what I'm talking about. But for the newcomers, you don't know, go back, listen to the older video, educate yourself, because we give it to you like it is, right? So that's what's going on with the Fibonacci retracements. Now, I want to point out real quickly the relative strength index and the MACD. Where we're at right now, notice how we're flattening out in this higher low here in the ascending triangle, coinciding with RSI being 49.55, flattening out right now. Could go a little over, we don't know just yet, but for right now, it's flattening. That's a good thing. The MACD starting to flatten out here. Not quite flat just yet, but you can see from the indicators it's getting there, and that's what we're looking for. Now, we're going to look at this on a shorter time frame, and let's just go back to the MACD and the RSI. Okay, now the RSI 38 right now on the 4-hour time frame, guys. Okay, now what's considered overbought is 70. What's considered oversold is 30. That doesn't mean we don't go below or above them. But for right now, notice how we stopped here at the 30 and moved back up to about the 43, actually 45 area. And now we're kind of flattening, which means we could be making a higher low here, which is consistent with this, right? What a coincidence. Not really. And notice the MACD, though. What a nice little, look at the histogram here forming. Wow. Talk about some flattening there. I understand we need to get positive to really, make a nice rise like this, right? But wow, what a flattening this is going on. And this is on a 4-hour time frame, guys. So this is what we're looking to do. And if you even look here, guys, look at the higher low here. And of course, might be getting ahead of ourselves. But these are all things stacking up, pointing out to the same thing. I always talk about circumstances, and the more of them pointing to the same thing. Right, guys? By the way, I got a new mouse. It's getting all crazy. So what we have now is our 20-day simple moving average, 116, the 50, 121. So we're a little bit below that, but notice that they're still continuing to rise. And notice before, right, we spiked down below the 50 here, right? And then what happened? We snapped right back up. Look at this. Again, boom. So here we are again, down below this again, forming higher lows. I wonder what's going to happen next. Does history repeat itself? I think so. So just give you some ideas, okay? Now, to talk about Fibonacci extensions for a second. We've already talked about the ascending triangle. Fibonacci extensions. 98 cents was the zero marker for us, okay? 129.9, 130, 0.236 extension, right? And after that, 0.382, 149, 150 if you want to call it that, right? Which happens to be right around the top. So you see my crazy mouse, guys? I'm definitely using the next one, a different one next time. So this is the top of our triangle. So right now what's in play here, guys, is to see if we can't move up to this 130 again and then see what we do here, because we've talked before about ascending parallel channels. We'll get into that next time. But for right now, let's see if we can't get up here, get up in these upper levels again. So 130 is the next near-term target. And then we're going to see what we do when we get there. Will we move up through that and get back to the $1.50? Will we come back down and touch this again? Honestly, when I say honestly, I'm joking, but just a figure of speech. I would expect to see several touches on the top of this triangle and several touches on the bottom. So again, guys, do not be impatient, because that's the word of the day, it seems like, with other comments on my last videos and whatnot. Patience is a valuable lesson, guys. Impatience will cost you a lot of money. So focus on what I'm telling you right now. This may take a couple weeks to play out. Might take 3 days. But we have to be patient and let it happen. Okay? Remember the old saying, be not impatient in delay, but wait as one who understands, right? I understand. This is what I'm conveying to you guys. So let it happen. Let it happen, all right? That being said, I think these are our next targets. We already know what the supports are. We talked about the 95 cents and 80 cents, and now we have some upper targets as well. Obviously, we'd love to see this $2.33 up here, the Fibonacci extension, but I don't like to get ahead of ourselves, and we're certainly not there yet, and it's going to take some development to work our way in that direction. If we were to spike up to there now, I'd be alarmed, because straight up usually means straight down is next. We don't want that. What we want to see is some gradual churning and strengthening, just like this pattern usually shows us, and then push through there and just gradually move higher. That would be much more encouraging, and this is what I'm hoping for and thinking that's going to happen. So, guys, this is why we watch. Every day is a new chapter to the story, right? Now, I want to turn this part of the video over to you guys, and I want you to tell me what's the most valuable thing that you've learned from today's lesson. Please let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Also, the more subscribers that we get, the better and more content I can continue making. So please like, share, and subscribe now. If you want to learn more, please be sure to watch this next video.